2001 Daytona 500 had already revealed the brutal nature of the day's close-quarter bumper-to-bumper banging and bumping. In the final laps, Dale Earnhardt would battle not for victory, but to protect his team.
Green flag.
There's one point during the race after the red flag where I felt like he let me in line. And I remember thinking, that's never happened before. I know he's never let me in line. I don't think he's ever let anyone in line.
You got to have nerves of steel, folks, to see what these guys saw just now. These cars all flipping and flying through the air and hop right back out there just like it never happened.
I was leading the race. My car was handling perfectly. Dale Jr. was pretty safe as well because he had Dale behind him, and Dale was just pushing Dale Jr. and me. So us two had it made, basically, and Dale was in a mess.
Whoa! Earnhardt. Sterling got into Earnhardt. Dale is doing everything he can to keep Sterling behind him because Dale knows that Sterling's got a fast car.
You never saw Dale Earnhardt Sr. do anything but drive offensively. But in the closing laps of that 500, we saw him on defense. You know he wanted to win another 500, but I think he was going to be perfectly content running third that day.
This is when we're going to find out. We're coming around for the white flag.
And I thought, if this motor doesn't blow up and the tires don't blow out, I'm going to go down there and make two lefts, and I'm going to come back and win the Daytona 500.
Make that back straightaway wide, buddy. Get all over the place. Come on, man. Come on now. Watch your mirror. Watch it. He's going to make a run inside.
I kept trying to tell Dale Jr., just stay on Michael. Sterling started coming. 36 started coming. And all of a sudden, there was a lot of activity around Dale for third place.
Atta boy. 3 wide behind them. You got him, Mikey. You got him, man. You got him. Come on, man.
Last lap at Daytona. Everybody's arguing over space, trying to get your nose in there. If you get your nose in there, maybe you can make the rest of it fit. All of a sudden, I saw his car cut left, and that's it. This can't be good.
Come on, get him in the 4. Get him in the 3 car down. Oh, big trouble. Big wreck behind them. Beat him back. Come on. To the flag. Come on, Mikey. You got it, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Michael Walsh wins. Oh, man. All right. The television dream comes true.
And he's about to get the best ride in racing.
Man.
The Daytona 500 victory lane. Darrell, is this better than winning it?
Oh, it's better. This is great. I just hope Dale was okay. I guess he's all right, isn't he?
Our car came to rest. I'm thinking, wow. I said, I'm going to go over and just shoot the bull with Dale. Mikey and Junior run 1-2. He got crashed protecting third on the last lap, so he's not going to be in the best mood, but he's not going to be that friggin' mad. So when I went up to the car and took the window net down, I knew he was in trouble. I knew right away he was in trouble, and I signaled for the emergency crews to get there like quicker. And they were there quick, but just quicker yet. And I just knew he was in trouble.
I remember when I seen the wreck happen, I just jumped down off the toolbox, yanked my headset off because I knew we had a good shot at winning, and put my headset back on and hollered at Dale. I said, Dale, you all right? You all right, Dale? 2 or 3 times. He never did answer me. So I turned over to Mike Skinner's channel and I said, Mike, stop over there. They'd done took the checker by that time and was headed down the backstretch. I said, stop there and make sure Dale's okay. Make sure it just didn't undo his helmet and got out. Let me know if he's out of the car or whatever. Skinner come on there. He said, you better go to the infield care center. He said, boy, he doesn't look good.
We just kept waiting. Come on, climb out. Come on, help him out of the car. Come on, get him out of the car. He's got to go to victory lane. You got to get him out.
Junior got out, and again, I don't know quite his thoughts at that point, but his thought was, we're going to go to the medical center, the care center in the infield, and see Dad. Junior went in, and he went through and just caught Kenny Schrader's eye just for a split second, and he said it was really then that he knew that something was seriously wrong.
I go to the bus, I get Teresa, Jimbo, the bus driver's with us, and that's when they just got the new infield care center, and we went into there. Not really thinking, anything. We get there and they're taking him straight to the hospital. So now we're getting antsy. Okay, something's up.
Richard came in the infield care center, and you're sitting in there, and you got the little curtains and stuff, and Richard room's curtains. What's the deal? I probably turned white, and he said, how is he? I said, it ain't good. And he said, you mean like we're gonna be out for a while? I said, oh no, buddy. It's we got bigger problems.
Kenny wasn't himself. He was just as pale as he could be, and he said, took a few deep breaths, and he said, look, I'm not a doctor. They had released him from the care center. He said, I'm telling you, it don't look good. It don't look good. And at that point, my heart just fell. And so Judy and I got in the car and headed to the hospital.
We get in a car and get a police escort to the hospital. We're going back roads around the turns.
I said a lot of prayers on the way to the hospital. That's all I can say.
While we're dealing with that, somebody's won the race and he's going to victory lane.
Started celebrating what I thought was the greatest day ever in the history of NASCAR, and especially in my history. I mean, it was perfect. Everything went just like Dale said it would, and I couldn't wait to see him.